Orale, you already know who it is. It's your boy, OG Borgo, tapping in from Phoenix, Arizona. Today I got a special guest from Lindo Park, right here in Phoenix, a Phoenix native. E-Locc, he goes by the name E-Locc. E-Locc, go ahead, introduce yourself, my boy.
Man, my name is E-Locc, man. I'm from out here, South Side, 19th Avenue, you know what I mean, to be exact. You know what I mean, I rap, you know what I mean, I go by Imminent Threat. You know what I mean, I'm with G's First Studios. What's going on? What's happening with y'all, man?
So you go by Imminent Threat?
Yeah, that's the rap group I'm in, Imminent Threat, you know what I mean? That's me and my boy, Gangsta Vic. I mean, he's from the South Side, too, Phoenix, so we're just trying to put on for the zone.
Right, I hear you. And like I said, that's what we do on this channel, man. We're all about spreading, it's all love and respect, black and brown, you know how we do it right here.
Straight up.
That's why I wanted to have you on.
Straight up, I appreciate you too.
I wanted to ask you a question. First, can you tell me a little bit about, obviously, like you said, you were born and raised here in Phoenix, Arizona, but can you tell me a little about your upbringing, where it was at here in Phoenix,
Yeah, man, I grew up on 19th Avenue 7, man, so, that Lindo Park area. So I went to IG Control School, that's right on 19th and Baseline, between Baseline and Vineyard, so, like I said, I'm from South Phoenix, I know every corner, every block over here, I get respect everywhere I go, I respect everybody everywhere I go, so.
That's right.
I'm never on no gang banging shit, I'm who I am and from where I'm from, I got love for everybody, all my brown people, all my black people, so, it's all about uniting and, everybody coming together as one, so. But I got love and respect from everybody. Like I said, I am who I am, but from where I'm from, it's like I said, it's about unity on my end.
Right. Hey, and that's the same here, man. And, that's pretty cool because I was born and raised here in Phoenix myself. And I'll tell you what, Lindo Park Creek, to be exact, is what I was growing up and I knew it to be. They are a known, established hood. I can vouch for that. A lot of these hoods I hear of now that, I never even heard of, but Lindo Park's been around for a long time, and, they definitely do the damn thing.
Yeah, man, we definitely solidified, man, as far as the neighborhood, but it's like I said, it's just more than the color we bang or where we actually from and, what we symbolize, because actually we symbolize a lot of unity. Like I said, we get along with pretty much everybody. It was those beefs back in the early 90s and even the early 2000s, but I think all that's going to waste and everybody squashed all that because, the people I hang around for are still in the neighborhood. We grew up and we're grown men now and we're not on the same shit we was back then.
Right, exactly. And I can say the same for myself, we're all grown men now. We're not on the same gang banging shit.
Straight up.
But at the same time, we're still going to rep where we're from. It is what it is.
Right.
But it's all love,
Straight up, it's all love.
Yeah, and, that's the two neat things about our cultures, is that both cultures have been through the similar struggles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can relate to that, there's a lot that we can relate to as far as even back in the 1800s as far as slavery.
Hell yeah.
We've all experienced the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's with both cultures. We both experience the same shit, you know what I mean? So I'm saying everybody's supposed to be great equal, nobody's better than nobody else. But as far as our cultures, the black and brown cultures, there's a lot of similarities. So just like you said, we both been through the same thing and the same struggle. So,
exactly. Unfortunately, though, except for, it's a little off track, but unfortunately, as we all know, when we do hit behind the walls, obviously things change, but,
definitely. There's definitely different scenarios behind the wall. Just as people, as mature individuals, you know what I mean? We all know what it is and what it really is. So, you know what I mean?
And, another thing that piques my interest, I would like to ask is, like, when you were growing up, and you were growing up as a young kid, and your parents or whoever brought you up,
right?
What type of music did you guys listen to? What did you guys listen to in your household? Was it you let me know?
I was brought up on really like I want to say far as my house, as far as my pops, like Scarface and Tupac, of course, and a lot of the West Coast type atmosphere. But as far as my mom, it was more the R&B shit, the Tony Braxtons and the Mary J's and the shit like that. But yeah, as far as like in my household, though, it was like Ghetto Boys and I mean, of course, Snoop and Tupac and you know what I mean. But you get a little Charlie Wilson in here, and some, like I said, some Mary J, some En Vogue, and some shit like that. But yeah, man, a little bit of everything, honestly, though. Like shit, as far as me growing up, we listened to a little bit of everything, whatever's popping at the time. But my parents was a big West Coast R&B type fan. But me, I'm a fan of everything. Yeah, man, I listen to a little bit of everything.
You see, you know, that kind of tells me something right off the rip is that, first of all, obviously your parents are still pretty young themselves because, I was expecting to hear
some Luther or some shit like that, yeah.
Or, you know,
I mean,
like
definitely that too, the Luther Vandross,
or, you know,
all them older cats like that, B.B. King, and you know what I mean, all those, we definitely heard a lot of it of that. But just the main focus, though, as far as them, I guess you could still say they're young, but they're not too young with me, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of West Coast shit, but yeah, of course we still heard the blues and like I said, the Isley Brothers and you know what I mean, and all the Earth, Wind and Fire and all that shit. So yeah, I know
that probably was your grandparents.
I know about the H-Towns and all that. Yeah, my grandparents. Now I would say that probably wasn't even my grandparents' era because they're older than that. So
oh shit.
Yeah, my grandparents was probably some whole, you know what I mean, James Brown type shit. Yeah, honestly, but yeah, man.
So. I mean, as growing up, how was your upbringing? I mean, did you have how many siblings, if you don't mind me asking?
Between both my parents, with my mom and just my dad, they got 4 together. But of course, my dad got me and my other brothers and sisters as well. So all together, there's about 10 of us. But in the household I grew up in, was only 4 of us though.
Okay.
We got our ass whooped though. That's how I was brought up. You know?
Right.
On straight respect, like for real.
Yeah.
We got consequences for everything we fucking did. So it was a bit strict, but I understand it. I understand why it was.
Now we understand.
Yeah, now we understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back then it was a whole shit. Why am I getting my ass whooped?
Why am I getting my ass whooped all the time? Yeah, I hear you. And we'd all think, oh man, my parents, you know. But
straight up.
Hey, just like our kids probably, well, mind you, I know. But anyways, like, what inspired you to start doing music though? I mean, what gave you the ambition? What brought you to that? Like,
honestly, I was an athlete, so I played a lot of sports my whole life. I played basketball, I played football, power water football, high school, all that. It wasn't until really that my dad passed away that I found music. You know what I mean? It was just an outlet for me after he had passed away. So after he passed away, I just got to writing a lot and happened to be in the studio with a couple of my cousins and a couple of the homies, and I liked the way they recorded, how they created. So I tried this shit myself, and it stuck with me. You know what I mean? So that's how music became a part of me, and it's been over 10 years since I've been doing it. So I mean, it just stuck with me after that. I learned how to mix and master on my own and shit. I took a couple courses for it. But yeah, man, music's been a part of me probably for my whole life, but not really just as far as recording it and making it for about the last 12, 13 years.
All right. So you also have cousins and stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely that does music. I got a lot of cousins that do music. I got a lot of friends that do music. Most of the people I hang around nowadays, they own some type of music tip. Even if they're not artists, they're recording music videos and doing something that's involved in music. So yeah, I definitely hang around a lot of people that influential people anyway.
Yeah,
I mean that's gonna keep me going anyway.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing, man. You know you gotta, you know I've learned too. You gotta keep your circle small, and if you don't keep them positive people around you, man, you don't keep them ones who are gonna push you to do right and have that good backbone, the ones who are gonna support you and give you that drive, you know, to do what you gotta do in a positive way. You know that's what you know.
Definitely, man. I mean, just like I said, my biggest influences right now, what keeps me going as far as music and just grinding every day will be my kids, man. My kids. I mean, shit. I look at them every day, and you know, that's just a boost of energy. My kids, my wife, being that I lost both parents and still trying to make them proud of me. That just, you know what I mean. I just keep going, and hopefully something comes big out of it. But even if it don't, I can say I actually put an effort towards something that I was passionate in, you know,
That's
and
right.
tried to create something. So, I mean, even like I said, if that goes south or whatever, I still got a 9 to 5 that I get up to every day. That, you know what I mean, that's going to provide for my kids, even if the music shit don't go the way I want it to, you know what I mean?
And see, that's the thing. That's fine though. That's fine. You know that you still get up. I mean, everybody has to start somewhere. You know, but as long as you put your heart and your soul into it and you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna make it. Obviously, we don't come from money,
Right.
so we just ain't got money to go throw on the table and go get studio time, go buy all these the equipment to make our shit sound good and all that stuff like other people have the abilities to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
So it takes your hard work, your hard, everything to, and also, like I said, you gotta have people who believe in you, and the main ones is, your wife, your kids, and as long as they believe in you, bro, and I heard some of your music, man. I'm gonna drop a link at the bottom of my page so people can check you out. But you definitely got some, talent, and man, we hope to, but and like let's see, like out of let's see, out of say 4 rappers, okay, your whole life, 4 rappers or 4, just say 4 singers in general, your whole life, growing up, 2 from the East Coast and 2 from the West, because you know how we got that different style, but if you really get down to it, Arizona, we're Southwest.
We're Southwest. Definitely.
So let's get that straight. We're not the West Coast.
Right.
But
Southwest.
we definitely got the West Coast
Swagger,
beats and the swag, like you said.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I say the West Coast. But we represent the Southwest.
Definitely.
We're Southwest right here. But
definitely.
anyways, if you had 2 rappers from the East and the West, who would you say are your most influential rappers and the most lyrical rappers from the East and the West?
From the West, I'm going to always say Tupac, as far as being most influential. You know what I mean? Like, Tupac is, I think he's the most influential probably that ever did music. You know what I mean? Tupac reaches out to every culture, every situation, and you know what I mean, to everybody. So I'm going to always say Tupac. Tupac's always going to be up there.
Yeah.
So Tupac from the West, which, I mean, you can argue that too, because a lot of people say Tupac from the East. But I'm going to just put him over here in the West right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll put him in the West.
Me too.
I'm going to say Tupac, and of course, you know what I mean, it's a lot of West Coast rappers, I would say, but just some old Tupac, and I'm going to say as far as the new generation on the West Coast, I'm going to say Nipsey. Tupac and Nipsey. Their styles is kind of similar. I mean, they both reach out to every culture, every environment, and they're very influential. In the East, I'm going to go as far as lyricists. I think I'm going to go Jadakiss. Jadakiss. I like Jada. I think Jada can spit. I think Jada got a lot of bars. I mean, so I'm going to go Jada. Of course, Biggie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, Biggie. So I'm going to go Jada and Biggie on the East.
Wow. Hey, you know what? I really had a funny feeling it was going to be Biggie. I mean, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Biggie is who he is. I'm not a big fan of him. But,
me neither.
I guess I got to give him his respect for what
he
did do, for what he did do, and what he tried to create, and where he came from. Like I said again, I'm not a big fan of him, but I mean, if we're going most influential, I would say Biggie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Likewise.
Like I said, lyrically, I'm going Jada all the way. Or Cassidy, bro. I'm putting even Jada in front of Cassidy.
I mean, I don't know. Biggie, he gets down though. He does. He got some good songs, but obviously, we just don't feel that East Coast. I mean, it's just different. It is different. It's different.
Like their whole lingo is different. Their whole style is different. Their movement is different. What they talk about is different. I feel like West Coast, we give you more of a story in our music, something that you can relate to. I mean, even some shit you can bob your head to. I feel like the East Coast more is focused on metaphors and punchlines and shit like that. So I mean,
You know what?
it is what it
That's
is.
true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's
I
a
mean,
good way to explain it.
Yeah, I think the East Coast is, like I said, they mostly metaphors and punchlines and trying to wow you with some shit they saying versus trying to give you some real shit on some life shit, and that's what you're gonna get with the West Coast.
Right.
I mean, whether it's some banging shit or not, it's still real life on what they do and shit, where they from. So, I mean,
That's true, man. You know, you definitely hit it on the nail right there. And last but not least, man, this is, you know, good. I'm definitely gonna have you on another time.
oh, definitely. Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
But where can you see yourself in the next 5 years? If you were, you know, just with your ambition, the way you're feeling right now about your, oh, actually I have another one after that, but I'm sorry, but where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, or where do you hope to be, if anything?
I hope to be a well-known artist. Well-known and established. I think a lot of people in Arizona know who I am now, but I'm hoping to create a bigger buzz and a bigger following. You know what I mean? So I hope to be at the top of the list in Arizona, if not mainstream by then. Just know I got to put in a lot of more footwork, a little bit more grind to get where I'm trying to be. So as far as music, yeah, I'm hoping to be up there creating revenues where I don't got to work no more. But like I said, even if that don't work, I'm still going to work. You know what I mean? So as far as life, I'm hoping, you know what I mean, for my kids to be straight and own a house within the next 5 years. You know what I mean, and just be well established on a financial standpoint.
All right.
Yeah.
And the reason why I ask you is because you had told me here pretty soon you got an event coming up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
definitely.
if you can go ahead and let the people know about this event, where it's going to be at, the time, place, and go ahead and drop all your info, your Facebook, your Instagram, and I'm also going to put it in the link for you so you guys can check it out.
Yeah, for sure. We got an event coming up for Mr. OG Cheese. Like I said, he's the head of G's First Studios. This is birthday bash featuring Lil Eazy-E. Yeah, that's Lil Eazy-E. That's Eazy-E's son. So performing for him November 11th in Avondale. The doors open at 9 p.m.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Like I said, we're in Avondale with Lil Eazy-E November 11th. You don't want to miss that for OG T's birthday party. And then my Instagram is, of course, E-Locc 19, Facebook, E-Locc 19, YouTube, E-Locc 1900. So everything is, you're going to find it under E-Locc or E-Locc 19 and 1900. SoundCloud is at E-Locc 1900. And Spotify, E-Locc 19. So, you know what I mean?
Go check out my boy's music, man. Run it up.
Feel me? So I appreciate y'all for, you know what I mean, listening to me tonight. You know what I mean? I appreciate the love you showing me, bro. So I'm going to be back on here soon enough.
Hey, none but love and respect. You know how we do it right here on this channel. This is your boy, Gordo, and I'm out, man.
I'll let you.